I draw the line at this latest move. The government have requested access to encrypted iCloud data under the Investigatory Powers Act, which came into force under the Conservatives in 2016 and was amended during their tenure in April 2024, which is ironic because back in 2015, our great leader and freedom fighter, free speech warrior Sir Keir Starmer said this.
Surveillance should be targeted at those that need to be identified, etc. But it shouldn't be general and shouldn't apply to the public in general.
Really? Well, that was, of course, before he became the party leader. And, of course, now he's the Prime Minister. But now his government want to remove ADP. Now, that is Advanced Data Protection, which is an Apple security feature that provides end-to-end encryption. And this basically means that only you, the user, can access that data. Not even Apple can get their hands on it. It would give the government access to everything in your iCloud storage with a warrant. Think about it for a moment. All your photos, your computer files, your messages, passwords, everything. And if they can get it, so can hackers. Now, this doesn't bear thinking about. I suspect our Home Secretary Yvette Cooper hasn't done any real thinking and frankly hasn't thought this through. Her party could find themselves at the receiving end of it. The skeletons are practically falling out of their closet. And on a global scale, it weakens our protection as a nation. Apple would have to create a security backdoor, allowing authorities to access our files. Of course, Apple refused because they could see clearly that people who object to this aren't necessarily hiding things. We are just not so naive as this Labour government to think that access like this will be used for honourable reasons only. In a tweet, Reform MP Rupert Lowe said, "Encryption matters. I want my data to be private, especially from the state. Lots of questions. Why? Why now? Why does the state need this?" Apple rolled over and want to know why. Do we trust the state with our newly unencrypted data? The answer is no way. Leave our data alone. In another tweet, he pointed out Apple have caved to Labour's overreach, stripping Brits of vital encryption protections that are available in the US and the EU. If the government has access to your iCloud data, then so too do bad actors. This is going to cause chaos with your data. Labour needs to urgently rethink. And David Davis posted, in an attempt to meet the demands of the Home Office, demands made on false illusions of providing security, Apple has been forced to entirely undermine the online security of pretty much every UK citizen who uses an Apple product. Seriously, don't let this go under the radar, because whilst most of us are honest, removing protections like ADP keep us safe from hackers, people trying to exploit our data, and it keeps us safe from an ever-encroaching government. Your information in my hands is fine. I wouldn't be interested in pictures of you nude or emails that you send or anything, unless, of course, I don't like you. But in the wrong hands, or even in the so-called right hands like our government, it's dangerous. It'll mean everything in your iCloud storage is gettable, and that is frightening.